the people we have here, the officers before us, are from the Armed Forces uh, Staff and Command College, Jaji, led by the commandant. So we have them first. This is the first session. And the commandant had just finished presenting his report. First, of course, the performance of the 2024 appropriation, and then projections for 2025. But let me say that there is a remarkable increase in the provisions for the 2025 budget year. That is commendable. And honestly, we sit here to advocate for more and more resources for our forces. And of course, in return, we expect improved and better performance, because he who is given much should be able to justify that increase. I have no doubt in my mind that we'll see better performance in 2025 because we have more resources. Even though, of course, essentially, some of the increases may not necessarily be of practical consequences, because elsewhere, if you are going to make purchases, if you are going to make purchases, maybe the purchasing power of the naira is gone down, and therefore you may be buying the same thing with more naira that you might have bought in the 2024. I am still concerned though about the exchange rate. Even though the exchange rate has stabilized but is still high, government is doing something to ensure that it comes down, and we're all in support of that. But as it stands, it is still very high, and we hope that we're able to bring it down to a reasonable level of rate of exchange, so that when we undertake other procurements or foreign trips, that we're able to get exactly what we have planned for. Last year was bad because of so many things. We went into the turbulence just suddenly because it wasn't anybody's plan that the exchange rate should go down like it did. We didn't expect it to happen like that, even when you were trying to eliminate the difference between the formal and informal markets and the rest of it. But I am happy that you have more resources. We went around when we paid you oversight visit. And we've seen the kind of innovations and rehabilitations and remodeling that you have done for your accommodations. And I will wish you that you are able to continue to do the good job that you have started. And like I've said somewhere, your institution, Command and Staff College, Jaji, NDC, NDA, of course they are military institutions, but they serve beyond military functions. I believe that when you are doing a lot of good jobs that attract foreign officers to come and train in the Command and Staff College, is to show that Nigeria is doing something right, that we have gotten it right, and other countries admire what we do. And that is a diplomatic success. And we shouldn't do anything to lose this kind of influence, because we are supposed to have some influence. When you train the officers of Ghana, Somali, Mali, and the rest of it, even those that we don't have so much friendship, even though we are brothers, but when you train them, there's always that psychological feeling that I was trained in Nigeria. And when they meet you, or you meet them, or they meet any Nigerian, they say, I was trained in Nigeria. So that itself is something for us as a country. So I believe that there is absolute need to continue to support you, so that you continue to make progress. If we have an increase for 2025, we expect that performance will be better, and we would like to see that 2026 is an improvement over 2025. With this, I would invite my colleagues for comments, for observations on the presentation, even though some of them didn't meet any of the observations, presentations. Deputy, do you have anything to say? Okay, so